Today's Snapshot video is sponsored by SoulNode. If you've been looking for a super simple and affordable server host for you and your friends, SoulNode is it. They boast a 99.9994% overall uptime, and their pricing is way better than a lot of the server hosts I've seen. We've been using SoulNode for my community server, and I'd recommend it even if I weren't partnered with them. The staff is great, the servers run smoothly, and it's affordable. Plans start at just 85 cents per gigabyte a month, and if you use my link in the description with code CHEESE at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order. So do us both a favor and try SoulNode for yourself. Thank you SoulNode for sponsoring this video, and thank you for watching. Hello everybody, this is CheeseDud. Welcome back to another Snapshot video. This is 21w13a with a few interesting changes and goats in Minecraft Java. Excellent. We're super close to 100,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy this video, if you would subscribe. All right, let's get into the Snapshot stuff. New features in 21w13a include added the goat and added an accessibility option. The goats will spawn in mountains, they can scale the sides of mountains with their incredible jumps. Goats can be tempted and bred using wheat, and they're another source of milk, which hopefully could be used to make some cheese for your boy in the future. The accessibility option is they've added the monochrome logo accessibility option, which basically makes the mojang logo background black. Changes in 21w13a. They've made tweaks to caves, ore distribution, and powdered snow. Dripstone clusters can now be found rarely in normal caves. Deep slate blobs can now be found between heights 0 and 16. Axolotls and glow squids now spawn in underground water sources. Axolotls will now always chase after and attack squids, glow squids, tropical fish, cod, salmon, pufferfish, drowned guardians, and elder guardians. They now have a 2-minute cooldown after hunting non-hostile targets such as fish, squids, etc. They will prioritize targeting hostile mobs first before hunting. Bees now see flowering azalea and flowering azalea leaves as flowers. There have been additions to Wandering Trader and Mason trades and chest loot tables. The cave tweaks include the max length of pillars and chains in mineshafts has been increased. Carver caves are less likely to be too flat to walk through. Noise caves have a lower likelihood of being mega caves, a lower likelihood of toothpick pillars, and other tweaks have been made to make the cheese caves more varied and interesting. Now, you do know me, I do like some interesting cheese. There have been a couple of ore distribution tweaks. Those are 1, there's slightly more iron in the world, and 2, larger diamond blobs sometimes form. Quite a few powdered snow changes this week. Powdered snow's durability and hardness was slightly increased. The freeze time is decreased to 7 seconds, and the hurt frequency is decreased to 2 seconds. Entities on fire now melt powdered snow when colliding. The vertical movement speed has been increased when you're in powder snow, so you can probably jump out easier. Strays, polar bears, and snow golems are now immune to freezing. Mobs now shake when they're fully frozen. Skeletons converting to strays in powder snow now only require 7 seconds instead of the 30 it took before. Leather horse armor now protects horses from freezing damage. And mobs that enjoy the heat, like blazes, magma cubes, and striders, take increased freeze damage. The mason can now sell 4 dripstone blocks for an emerald. The wandering trader will sell 2 pointed dripstones for an emerald, 2 rooted dirt for an emerald, and 2 moss blocks for an emerald. In addition, moss blocks can be found in shipwreck chests, and glowberries can be found in mineshaft chest minecarts. Technical changes in 21w13a. Mojang has added a metric cube of light, and unused parts of the code are no longer removed. Light block. So you can only get the light block with a /give command. You can't get it in the creative inventory or anything like that. It behaves like an air block, it's waterloggable, it emits light at a level determined by block state, it's visible and targetable only when the item is held, similar to a barrier block, and you can right-click on it to cycle through light levels. I think this is going to be useful for map makers or builders who build in creative who don't want torch spam all over the place. Tons and tons of bug fixes this week. As usual, I'll scroll through all of these, and I'll have the timestamp to the outro if you want to just skip to that. And as always, the link to the changelog will be in the description below if you want to go read these for yourself. And that is everything I have for you today. I really hope you learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to give the video a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, we are close to 100,000 subscribers. I would really like to reach that goal. Thank you so much to those of you who have already subscribed. This is CheeseDud, and I'll see you next time. Bye!